Well, let's get this started then. Yeah, right where we were left off last time. We were going to join Mortimer in the study. Did I hear that inside the game or outside?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
It is from the game.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Hmm, well, we can't let her get away from what she's done.
We have to talk.
I was just wondering.
Oh, what's she smiling for?
Right. I shall begin. It's going to be an awful lot for you to take in on just one day, but I must tell you that I'm a demon too.
Excuse me?
I know that you are too. Gregory told me everything during my convalescence. And that isn't all. I'm also Mortimer's daughter. You understand what that means, I hope. That's right.
Hello,
I am a
Juki.
demon too. And I am your sister. And we also slept together. But don't be too hard on yourself. It's a bit unnatural when you think about it, but
I thought things can't
then
get
you
even
couldn't know.
worse,
This
but
way
they
at
keep
least,
piling on.
everything stays in the family. It's for the best. It mustn't prevent us from living out our affair in the open, however.
Our affair? Have you lost your mind?
I'm far too soft on you. I'll let you have everything, of course. So don't be nasty, if you don't mind.
Maybe I should have killed her after all.
Emma, it doesn't make sense. The mere thought makes me sick.
Shut up! You always have to ruin everything. But not this time, do you hear me? Best remain discreet for the time being. We shall go see Father later and tell him everything. Of course, he'll be disappointed because he bet it would be Emily, I think.
Whoa. She is completely mad.
But I think he will be proud of me when all is said and done.
She's talking to herself. She can't even see me.
He loves me. Oh, he loves me not. Yes, we'll have to tell Father all about this. But I don't want to live on this island. It's too cold.
There's no point in insisting anymore. I'm going, Emma.
Yes, I'll see you later. La 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 Louie. La la la.
I'm instantly regretting that we didn't kill her. I know that she will do something even worse now. I'm quite sure of it. Oh, will Washington actually have his faculties together now? Or is he still just troll?
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Me? No, nothing at all. And you?
I would like to be able to say yes, but it's been dead quiet. The only one with anything to say is Duke Manuel. But with that accent of his, I don't understand a word he says. It's exasperating.
Right. I've wasted enough time. I'll keep our conversation to myself, Mr. President. Anyway, I must be going now.
See you later, Louis.
I am starting to think that this episode will be just things going even worse than I thought they would.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You have made the right choice.
You mean the right choice? I had no
Must have
choice.
been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
What? But why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time.
Yeah,
I
things are
intended
going
to tell you
even worse.
afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
I haven't had able to choose anything.
Worried. I wonder where it's all going to end.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Read might know. Well,
I've been given to understand that you have a difficult relationship with your father. Isn't that right?
Let's just say we don't see things the same way. I ended up finding out that there's a world outside the rules he has imposed on us.
It seems you find yourself in the same position that you've placed men. You were told what to do, what to think, and you found it unbearable. Imagine if humanity finds out you secretly direct them. How do you think they'd react?
Your analogy is not without substance. But that's where it ends. Man's main flaw is his willingness to forget and to make the same errors time and again. He can't help it. He is mortal. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their
yeah, but
idea.
Mortimer
For that,
is just
they
showing
have
how
to feel as if they are free.
how much worse
Hang on.
things could
What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
But that's completely immoral.
Immoral? Louis, you surprise me. Morality has nothing to do with it. Morality is a concept that we invented ourselves to domesticate man. Don't react like
Don't-
that.
don't
Can't you
even
see?
try.
It's all within your grasp.
It's not very noble if you ask me, but maybe you invented that concept too. What will happen if I refuse to subjugate men?
It will come naturally to you, my son, but not with the aim of subjugation, but rather to create the best balance possible. You'll see. It comes to us all after a few centuries. I'm just trying to help you save some time. They are perishable, Louis. They come and they go. They are mere butterflies that take themselves for gods. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are. I understand your goal, but the change you propose is not really a significant one.
Hi,
It
Goran.
is merely more smoke and mirrors.
You must understand that we directly depend on men. Consequently, we have to do our utmost to help them progress and to prevent them from killing each other.
And you think that's been a success? Humanity? It's almost always at war. And it's been this way forever.
Look, I'm not saying that the task is easy. We've all had failures. And at times, we have even suffered from conflicts on our own side. I'm doing my best to improve the situation. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past. And that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
We just learn how to read minds and already you're forcing us to take control over someone. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. Yeah, sorry about that. A phone call about tomorrow. And then never learn to not call me after 7.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it
Why
works is
couldn't I
still
have
a
at
bit
least always
unclear
been
even to us.
negative about
Like
this?
a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Really? I still can't say you are horrible. Do I must? No.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you.
No, I'm not.
That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaggi to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
That's,
The real game is about to begin, Louis.
that goes
Up till now,
legit against the
guests
rules
have been sizing
stated.
each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play, as well as you yourself. Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right. I'll take care of it.
We have seen his hand. We've seen the symbol. Yeah, I'm not going with Mortimer's plan. Funny how, like even before this malarkey was known, I told him that I'm most likely not going to follow him, and now he automatically assumes that yeah, I'm just going to go with his plan.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Did we have some business with Warner?
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
A mess? You call this a mess?
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned
Way too expensive.
It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room. Golden elixir. What a mess. Looks like Volner
How
was
can you
interrupted.
say that this is a mess?
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
That's it.
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol. A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. Think, Louis. I know for sure that lime water neutralizes chemical actions, but doesn't work on ink. I must find something else.
Um, in this situation, it's I'm not sure. Since I have no idea what sort of paper is in question, nor what type of ink, nor the stain. Don't want to spend all the points though.
Just close. Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
I believe there should be a more of a hint somewhere. Since usually the logic of this is not what you know by yourself, but what the game gives you. It's usually been the case. Because there have been some logic and mythology that doesn't work as you would think. I can only see these usables here and there. Meh. I wonder which one is it. So 4.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. I have to find some ammonium sulfide if I want to make the text appear by capillary action. Perfect. Here's some. Yes, it worked. Now I can see it. Sir Gregory, I'll leave Al-Azif at the landing stage at the appropriate time. Yours truly, Johann von Wollner. This is child's play.
But by capillary, how? I can understand getting the other substance than the ink with some sort of capillary action that would raise to let's say another sheet of like a linen or something so you can wipe it out, but not that the ink would rise up and then you could see it again, because it will spread. Better not to think too much of it. Yes. Yeah. I still have this and it's still sealed. Landing stage. What does that mean? can go down.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
See if I can go outside. I can go outside. Yeah, our mother's body still be there. Soon see. There's nothing here anymore. But it's not the landing station anyway, so...
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. I think this chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. There's nothing here. I'm pretty sure Volnor hasn't dropped off the Al-Aziv yet. Maybe I'm too early.
But I didn't check everything.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special.
Yeah, I guess it's not here yet. Yeah. Where did I get stuck? And I went past the point. Come on. There we go. Quickly scan for coins. Yes, I'm certain that some places
A Bazant.
have gotten coins after we've been there before. Where can I even see the coins? Ah, here we go. More experience retroactive. Oh, so if I reach this skill talent, it will. It's not about collecting them. But where are the coins themselves? I would like to see all the coins I have, or even know. You would think there would be a way. Oh, there they are. I'm blind. But so I can see how many I have, not which I have. That's a disappointment. Actually, I guess I get there faster the other way.
Sir Jacques Peru?
Wait, didn't they have? It's free now.
Great. Honey.
That's all.
Dear friend, please come and join us.
So, nothing new here.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Can't go back there.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Huh, that's me. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
So I guess I have to
Now I need
possess
to
him.
concentrate.
I
But
wanted
I
to
guess
speak
I
to
can
you, Your
choose what to
Eminence.
do. Hope at least. Well, I have been speaking about the Holy Lands before anyway.
I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lands.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people, Louis. You are searching for another holy grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambitions.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it. I've done it, damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me. Right.
Can't
Now
I
it's time
say
got started.
no?
Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter.
Do I legit have to go with the
I have no
plan?
means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
But I guess I need to forget about how really the 3 stamps are used and just to go with the game wants them to be used. Oh, so I have to go with this.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
I have a choice now. I really don't like either of their plans. But, But here's the question. If the war happens, and the Popo states are not with them, would they be taken over by the war? Or could they have a chance to stay away from the war? I'm going to discredit both.
It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think that the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future. There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
So, let's see. I would be betting that this would be way. Actually, it's free. I want to use all the skills when they're free because I think there's more XP. So let's just go with it.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle.
Free again.
Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
So it's not the date. But wait. So if it... What? Now I'm a bit confused. Or does it actually mean... Let's see. No, it doesn't go like that. Doesn't go in reverse either. What? I need to hear that again.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
I'm in the same situation as last Thursday, so I'm not in the best situation to do higher cognitive things, but I'm not that bad as last week, so let's see. I'm bet that this is very simple, but I'm just not seeing it. Like it's too tempting to always look at the dates, since you can see the dates, but the dates are not. They are not used, so. So if that would be the first. But is it the opposite? No way. It can't be. No, it's not opposite. It wouldn't work on the first one. And since the beginning would be same, but they are completely different. And it's not mirrored either because it's missing the it should be very simple, but I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing patterns, but then I immediately see an error somewhere. This one actually makes me think a bit. It would go to the opposite. It would go there. And yeah, it is that. But then it's not. So no, it's not opposites. Yeah, it's not opposites. The numbers on just the numbers on the letters are not always next to each other even, which takes almost all of the forms I'm starting to see away from the location. And you have to take some combinations because it goes up to 31. I would think at least. Since it ends on 92 and 93, why would it end this low then? Oops. Didn't want to press that. I'll quickly look at a message that I received while trying to also think about it, since I can see it on the other screen. So if the chat wants to give me a hint, I'm all for it, since I'm seeing patterns, but all of them fail. So why is this message not opening? It should have been an easy case to just click and open, and it's not. Oh, so the message was nothing. Like usual. Like, this would be the best place to use the skill for free, but I don't want to go with it. Like, at first I was thinking about failing it on purpose, since I don't want to support Mortimer, but since now I can discredit them both, I would want to get the letter to go through. But this puzzle has kept me in place for a bit too long now, since there have been absolutely no progress at all. And it's been, what, 10 minutes? But yeah, if the chat wants to look at a walkthrough or something and give me a guide, I'm all for it. Since I can't exit the situation to find more clues like usual. At least, I don't think so. Yeah, I can't. At the month, I can understand a bit how the wheel works, but not at all how would the year. I see nothing similar to it at all. And let me test what happens if I would combine. No, that doesn't work either. Shit.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Oh, wait. Or is it that the day is not translated, but you have to use the date? So, if that would be the case, the first one would go here. It's 31. E. Yeah, I get it starts, but then goes whoop whoop. What? Okay, let's take this one then. So on 17 and the first 2. Okay, so I guess it's the first 2. So the AF. Huh? But
Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Okay, so we have those down. What the for next? Let's see. Would that be taking the month in consideration then? No. It has all has to do something with the date. Since the beginning of both are completely different. So let me try again. So it starts. No wait, did I actually notice already that I made a mistake? Yeah, I think I might have a failure in logic, since this one skips and this one just goes. So it might be FE instead of AF. Ah, I should just keep on with it. Let's try this. Goes back over. No, it is not a clear pattern on that end. Yeah. Double. No, not a clear pattern on patterns. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be here? Could it be? Could it legit be that it takes a two first, and then we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. No, wait. Oh, I started at the beginning. That's why. No, it would go over. What the fuck? How did I miscalculate it? Yeah, I miscalculated it. Nah, I thought I had it. Because it would have to make sense that it goes, because if the 12, it goes by starting with the first one, it goes around until it hits. And then if the month here is 1, it just stays at 1. But miscalculating is miscalculating. Yeah, I'm definitely not in a situation where I should be doing puzzles like this. Screw it, I need to advance, so I'm going with that. So it would either be A or F. So I'm going to put it to be A.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
It doesn't actually change that much if it's done like notice as the forgery or not, since even though discrediting them would be a good thing, but maybe actually want them to know that can be influenced. so the message of them influencing people would go through better. Or would it? Hmm. Oh wait. No, it can't be. Could it?
Today the date is
Actually,
24/01/1793.
that's a new theory.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Don't read it every time. So
Today the
let's
date
go
is
with the plan of going around,
24/01/1793.
which would mean it would be
Today
a
the date is
FF.
24/01/1793.
And then as we start there, it would be C, wouldn't it? It would be C.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Did I finally found out how it's done? So what would it be?
Today
H.
the date is 24/01/1793.
The last one would be, oh whoops.
Today is the 24/01/1793.
Let's test it out again. Because if it works like this, it's actually quite a good system. But you could only write letters on these dates, which would be stupid. But if it actually is this, I actually like the code wheel. So let me see again. So we need to start with 24. And we start with this is the only way I can see it work. I might have like the very beginning wrong, since the other one seems to start like with the exact, and the other one goes with the next one. I don't see why it's that way on the other and the other way on the other one, but I'm going with this. I think this must be it. And so now I need to know the stamp.
In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it.
Huh? But that's numbers. I needed the letters, not numbers. both are difficult to do.
And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini. Must be in Latin.
No! But I know the exact mob though. I know it's Latin. Well, the one on the left, I don't see text. So, it's even.
This seal is different to the one Piaggi used for the letter he gave me. Yes, I'm certain of it. On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
It's free.
Latin. It blooms in the house of God.
Well, I say that that's an okay translation, but it has a bit more meaning than that. Go on, you got me a bit mixed up now. But I do want to see what's written on the... No, not on that one, but what's written on this one?
Giustizia, misericordia e umiltà.
Why?
I think it's in Italian. Justice, mercy, and humility.
Oh, well, they are not that far off then. What's...
Giustizia,
No.
misericordia e umiltà. Boy, I gotta brush up on my foreign languages.
So does this one actually have something?
A circle with a cross inside.
No, it doesn't. So they aren't the real ones then.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
Yeah, it's this one.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it, that's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
He could be a demon. But oh yeah, since I'm already in a conversation. Oh wait, I could. I just remember the button wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know about everything else. He's a man of science, so I doubt this will work. I'm gonna risk it.
The old goat is going to drop us. The lousy turncoat. Well, he'd better not tell me he just fell asleep.
Yeah, so that's not going to work. He's a man of science, but if a priest tells him that he exorcised someone, he could just say that you're a humbug and blah, 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 blah.
Just calm down, calm down. Louis came to see me because he claimed he was hearing voices. We've just finished an exorcism session.
An exorcism? Are you having me on? I can't see any exorcism instruments.
That's because I've just put them away.
I don't know what you're up to, Piaggi. But I
mean,
do know you're trying to
so
pull
you
one
are
over on me.
I was
at
about
knowing
to
that?
fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
What?
No, listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Why did my points came back?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending
Goron,
What are you talking about?
I'm
course
actually having a bit
He's
doubts.
made you
That
change
was too
sides,
much
hasn't
of
he?
you knowing the last time when you said it. Right before it happened. Bit too much. Especially about the looks. Since the engine of this game, everyone looks like a lot the same when you look at people. Yeah. I don't think that just saying that he's going too far will be enough. But if a priest says that he hasn't changed the side, I guess.
You find Louis unconscious and conclude that I'm his accomplice?
It's not so much finding him here as you being against me getting rid of him. That's not what you thought the day before yesterday, after he eavesdropped on our conversation. Listen carefully, Piaggi. If you say anything, you'll be the one they find dead in your bed. Huh? No, just turn around and let me handle this.
Don't touch him!
What?
Of my room!
I don't know what the two of you are up to,
What?
but I'll find out sooner or later.
That's it.
Time for me to get back into my body.
Just punch and that's it. I think PRG is dead.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's
Everyone
waiting for you
here
to red
is just
salon.
horrible. Like, can I burn down the mansion and everyone in it? That might actually be the best solution now. Like just ending it all. No, I think it's the best. There we go. It was the other way. I can't remember places in this mansion. The layout is a bit odd. Wait, did I? I guess it was just a reflection. But there is a coin.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
Well, honestly, my stomach was just turning in circles.
That reminds me of my first time. Ooh, but you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you? You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
I was all or not
Tea
creating
is drunk
conflict
hot
before,
or not at all, William. When will you learn?
but I'm all for creating conflict now, knowing the truth.
It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding for...
You haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into... I don't know what absurd adventure in
You
which...
act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't let him follow you.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now.
Well, it happened a lot quicker than I thought.
If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
Wait. I want to go against them, but would that go like stating that I would be with Mortimer, even though Mortimer is doing things even worse than everyone else? He admitted it that he's doing all the bad things. I hope I get another choice after this. So
I was born a man. I grew up as finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they do. They're gonna ask me to choose between them. I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two. But they better not count on me to keep my word. I'll bring them all down.
So? What do you choose, Louis?
but this one is a lot easier. Mortimer is doing everything wrong. Joining with Holm should make things easier for me, and it will have the conflict of everyone going destroying Mortimer and them being weak with conflict. So,
Father, I'm sorry, but if I'm going to follow my instincts, I can't in good conscience follow you.
But
I hope you won't take it personally, but I prefer to support Sir Gregory.
very well. You have made your choice.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to
weren't
close
there
the
supposed to
debate.
be
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
second day of talking
Well,
things
my
over?
friends, here we
Since
all
it
are.
got stopped because of the suicide?
Isn't the Duchess meant to be with us?
No, she's resting in her room. Don't worry. The
Resting.
conference can resume. Now, we all know that tensions have been running high, but now is not the moment to give in.
The main thing is that just one vote can suffice.
Yes, indeed. It will only take one of you opposing his project to win the conference. But I would
Animation
rather have us
error
united
or
until the end. Meanwhile, let
is
us
everyone
remain on
under
our
control,
guard
so
against
no
any
one needs to actually
last-minute
talk?
surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
So I guess I got the letter right, since it's in the success part. But why the confiltration didn't come up as failed is the question. Two levels. 8 points. Ooh. Yeah. No books. This would mean everything is level 2 at least. Where would this... So Erudian and Etiquette would mean I would get a lot more XP. Like... Backtracked. Etiquette and... Wait, what? Erudian. Yeah. Where is it? Should it be... There is it. Takes so many points. Etiquette has been used in so many situations though. Same as Iridium. If I want something to be level 3, most likely be those. 7 points. But yeah, it costs so much, like I would need more than 2 level up per skill to get them up. There be anything else useful? I mean, they are always at something to level 3. Screw it, I want to get to, so... There we go. Oh. So no wonder it wanted me to make the choice. Because that was the end of the episode. Yeah, there is the final episode to go. So, what do you guys think of the game so far? We only have one episode to go through, and then that's the game. Oh, again. I just got a link to a statement by Wizards of the Coast. Their product is missing things again. And our strives for high quality and consistency, blah 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 blah. You have had errors in each and every product for the last 3 years. And you say that you have quality control. No, there is no quality control anymore. It's very quiet on the chat front. But there it comes again. Co-founded by the European Union. I can see the first 2 episodes. But then the end of... Okay, the first 3 episodes, but... Like the 4th and 5th... Like, what happened here? Threw everything off. Like the end of the 4th. But you're like, how can this be co-funded by the EU? I have a feeling that this last episode will be a very short one.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, no?
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
I'm really hoping that there is an option that I can just burn down the mansion, everyone with it.
It's all already in there.
Yeah, I didn't mention it, but I had this suspicion that the coffin with no name was meant for us when I saw it. But there was something going on that I didn't really mention it back then, but now that's going to use it more. So I think that we might die no matter what.
We are about to definitively shelve Lord Mortimer's absurd project regarding Louisiana. It will only take one of you to oppose it, And we have won. The vote is to be held shortly, so we must keep our guard up. I'm sure Mortimer's preparing something.
Don't worry, Sir Gregory. Nothing can stop us now.
Beware, Johann. We mustn't underestimate him. So, I'll ask you to return to your rooms and stay there until the conference. And if one of Mortimer's team comes knocking at your door, no matter what, do not open it under any circumstance. Don't give them the opportunity to manipulate you. Is that clear?
Understood.
Good. Count on me.
As you wish.
Right.
I bet that
Let us
he will
adjourn.
deliver the book,
Louis,
and I have to
stay
go
on.
get it.
A moment, if you would. I need to speak to you.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I've known my brother for a long time. I'm sure he has a plan. I'd like you to go and see each member of our group and make sure they remain. One thing's for sure. I doubt William will give up without a fight. He'll try something. I'll keep him busy while you check on all of our group. Can I trust you?
Of course.
If there is a traitor in our group, find out who it is, Louis. Find them, then come back and let me know. I'll deal with them personally. I want a landslide victory. I want to teach William a lesson.
Wait a minute. Isn't the Duchess supposed to be here?
No, she's resting in her room.
They
I
say
confess
she's
I'm a
dead.
little worried about her mental health. She's going through a very difficult time at the moment, and I wouldn't want my brother to exploit her fragility.
I'll go now.
Thank you, Louis. See you in a while.
None. I'm starting to think that I should have had unlocked all the books already, so I have missed them. Actually, let's go outside already. Because the book might have already been delivered. Or I can just say that I'm going to stay there until it is delivered. There have been far too many timed events that have not been stated to be timed events already. And like, this is the area that legit makes the most sense, but I guess it's one of the crates in the front sends me looking at them at the statement, it's not here yet.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. I think this chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Oh.
What is... Yes! Yes! At last I found it! Al-Azif!
Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh? What? A page has been torn out.
Hmm. Oh boy. A page have been thrown out, but still it's one in everything. I know it's just one, but still. Like, imagine getting that in the beginning of the game. You would have all the skills in like 1 or 2 levels. I think Warner might attack us.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
But maybe go through with the worst one first.
Emma?
Come in, Louis. What can I do for you?
Well, the conference will be upon us soon, and I found some
And
more...
right you are. I've wanted to wait a bit before speaking to you about it, but as you are here, I've been thinking about what we'll do when we get back. how we ought to decorate the house, prepare the children's bedrooms. Yes, I want 3, and the firstborn will be a boy. We'll call him Louis, after his father.
Oh, great. This just keeps getting worse. She's drifting deeper into madness.
Yeah.
It's almost a pity, but given what she's capable of doing, I won't feel guilty about taking advantage of the situation.
She wanted to play, and she's lost.
Anyway, we'll have time to speak about it later. Regarding the conference, as we're going to vote for Mortimer's project, I was thinking you ought to go and notify Sir Gregory that we won't be following him.
Madam, I doubt that will go down very well with Sir Gregory.
I must vote for Mortimer.
I do understand, but I don't think
I
that...
must vote for Mortimer.
Oh, right.
Oh, did he mess
Completely
her
turned
up?
Let's not stay here any longer. I really don't feel like playing house with this mad woman.
Perfect. I shall go and tell Sir Gregory right away.
I should check everyone though.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim.
Monsieur Bonaparte. Ah, excuse me, I was expecting someone else.
Mr. Godoy, do you have a moment?
Your timing's awkward, Dorishi. I'm expecting someone. I haven't time. Please leave me.
Very well. I won't insist.
Looks like he only wants to speak to Bonaparte. I know what I have to do if I want to speak to him. Prometheus. Punished for stealing fire from the gods.
So I have to take Bonaparte over and get him here.
Huh, that's me. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Your Eminence? Your...
Yeah,
God damn it, Your Eminence!
I said that he is dead, and he is dead.
I can't feel his pulse. He's dead. What the hell is going on here?
Piaggi is dead.
Got to let Mortimer and Holm know about this.
Can you tell us how you found him, Louis?
I went to speak to him about the conference. I knocked on his door. As there was no answer, I went in and I saw him exactly where he is now. I took his pulse, but it was too late.
William?
Nothing to do with me, Gregory, if that's what you mean. And you?
Of course not.
We
Poor
all
Giuseppe
know
was
who
with
did it
me.
already.
I had no interest in getting rid of him.
Well, then,
Louis?
Me? Of course not.
No, I thought as much. I was wondering if you had any idea about what might have happened.
I want both to know that I know.
I know who might have held a grudge against him.
Really? And who might that be?
Well, it's awkward.
Don't worry. You can talk in front of me, Louis. I gave no such order. And if it concerns one of my guests, I need to know their identity.
Well, there's Mr. von Wollner.
Johann?
Continue, Louis. Why do you think Johann would have had a grudge against His Eminence?
I heard him making threats. When he tried to attack me earlier, Piaggi stepped in and Mr. von Wollner swore he would get even.
Gregory!
Wait, William. You mustn't judge Johann prematurely.
Under my roof?
William, if Johann has anything to do with this tragedy, I demand the right to take care of it personally. He knew the rules, and I will not tolerate him attacking a guest like this. I'm asking you to let me handle it.
It's against my better judgment, but permission granted. Don't make a mess of it, though, or I'll take care of him personally.
Very well. I'll be about my business. I will find out exactly how this happened.
Thank you for informing us, Louis. I shall inform everyone that His Eminence has had to return to the continent for personal reasons. I must ask you to keep it to yourself.
If von Wollner is the murderer, what's gonna happen to him?
He may be Gregory's son, But if he hasn't departed within the hour, I'll take care of him myself. It will not be pretty. A lifetime as a masked servant should cleanse him of the desire to commit an act like that ever again in my house.
Oh. I was almost certain that that would have been it. And I can still, I guess, take over Bonaparte and get information from Werner.
President George Washington.
And I guess Washington would not be on this list if I would not have been able to convert him. Would we see? Do I see a shine?
My dear George, I'd like to invite...
Mr. President, would you have a minute to spare?
Of course, Louis. What can I do for you?
I wanted to make sure that you're still with us. Since Mortimer has to convince everyone to follow him to win the vote, well, I expect he'll try bringing you over to his side eventually.
I won't lie. William did make a point of speaking to me.
And?
He has always supported me, Louis. I've been thinking long and hard about this. I know I said I would vote for Holm, but I've been reconsidering. I'm sorry, but I won't be following you this time around.
Well,
Every one
that's clear.
betrays.
Holmes the one who's going to be delighted about this reversal.
I'm sorry for you. Good luck and see you later at the conference.
See you later.
Please, leave me now.
Not at all surprised.
A map of Vermont.
I wonder, would there have been resistance if I would have gone with Mortimer? Like, would it still be like a hurdle for me to convince everyone? Or would it
Monseigneur, His Eminence
actually be like
Cardinal Piaggi.
automatically immediate swing? And I did go the wrong way, didn't I?
President George Washington. Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Wait. When did I turn around? And how long have that been there?
Monsieur Jacques Peru.
Oh. There been anything happening here? Yeah, there's suddenly a book. There's suddenly a freaking book.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Looks like Volner's opposition is in the line of fire. I don't like the sound of that. My dearest son, I'm right.
My dear Napoleon.
So new on those fronts. Yeah, it's about the painting, not about the knight.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Louis, do you want something?
Yes, for you to test the Duke's loyalty, since he'll only speak to you.
Well,
Whatever it is, I haven't the time. The conference will shortly begin, and I want you to be focused. Sorry. Come back and see me afterwards.
I see I haven't much choice.
Seeing as Godoy will only talk to Bonaparte, and Bonaparte will talk to no one, I have no other choice but to borrow his body. Nothing personal here, Napoleon.
Look, I'm sorry. This conference is of utmost importance to me, and I should like to be prepared for it.
Concentrate, Louis.
You don't mind if I sit down, do you?
I don't want to fall flat on my face when my spirit passes inside you.
No, I don't think you've understood, de Richet.
Link into his thoughts, Louis. Come on.
I said I did not want to be disturbed.
That's it.
The OBS
I sense something.
What word? If you leave me alone, do you not understand?
Doesn't show the
Get inside
as
his
an
mind. Now.
So I'm not sure. Are you actually using or whatever is the O with?
Thank you very much for the
wiggly
loan of this
line.
body, monsieur.
Right. Let's not waste any more time, Louis. Godoy is waiting.
I'm surprised that it shows
there
that.
you are at last, Bonaparte.
It's not showing it correctly.
Typically French attitude.
That's what
You
it's
are
not.
20 minutes late.
But hello,
Without the least excuse. I am risking a lot, monsieur. You seem to forget.
Please excuse me.
Well, what did you want to see me about?
So, let's see whose side he's really on.
I wanted to be sure. You are still going to vote for Mortimer, as planned, yes?
Mortimer? What the devil are you talking about, Bonaparte? I am on Holmes' side, and I intend to vote against Mortimer's project. What on earth is wrong with him? He seems very odd.
Now you are even changing what it means then.
Come now, my Lord Duke, you can't fool me. We both know that you will follow Lord Mortimer when it comes to the vote.
My young friend, I do not know what's wrong with you, but you are out of your mind. I came here upon Sir Gregory's invitation, and I intend to bury this ludicrous idea of selling Louisiana.
You didn't have a
You see,
choice of
there is no
saying
reason to
something
think
else
that I
than
could ever
just
side with Mortimer.
accusing him one way
That's
or
a
another.
pity. He was going to make you an offer.
What are you talking about? Make yourself clear. I do not understand you.
We legit need to make him a traitor.
Come on, my Lord Duke. We both know very well what we are talking about. I thank you for not wasting my time.
I never dreamed of it, monsieur. I have a fair idea as to your presence here, but for some reason, something doesn't seem quite right. I am somewhat lost, to tell the truth. And this just isn't like you. I wonder if it really is you, in fact.
What?
You're just fishing around because you're the one who's changed sides.
What? What on earth are you talking about?
You're working for Holm. Admit it.
No, I'm not. Don't be ridiculous.
He's asked you to flush out the traitors in his team, hasn't he?
Of course he hasn't.
Admit it. I'm sure he's lying. I cannot make out what it is, but something is very wrong here. I will not fall into a trap.
Yeah, I think he won't accept anything, but...
Well, yes, I confess. And I found you out, Godoy. If you don't confess this minute, I will denounce you to Sir Gregory.
I suspected as much. I was sure that... no. Wait. You are lying. You are decidedly a very bad actor. But I don't understand what you are up to, Bonaparte. I really don't know what you're playing at, but you seem completely off track. For the last time, I shall follow Sir Gregory for the Louisiana vote, and you can tell Mortimer that I'm not the kind to break my word.
Understood, but
I have nothing more to say. Please, leave me now.
I'm a bit confused what I was supposed to do there.
It's time to get going.
Were I really supposed to try to make him the traitor? Like now, everything points that he's not the one going to betray. So why is Wulner still on the list like that? Like I know Wulner is a betrayer in many other ways. He was so obsessed with that
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
possessed woman that he has gone insane now that she's dead.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Huh, that's me.
That was Wulner's. I went the wrong way. Again, like usual. Yeah, then are you going to stream the usual today? You can do some advertising in the chat.
Monsieur Johann van Wulner.
Now find something new.
The alchemist is an old man. A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
I can't see anything new. But you lost me then.
Amber crystals.
I was expecting him to say a piece of amber, like he usually does. Am I supposed to find something here? I think we know everything enough already. We have some traitors. One actually stating, keeping their vote, and one truly gone insane. So 4 books still missing. Have I legit missed them at some point, or are they just now put everywhere? Like the ones I found in this chapter have legit been put down in this chapter.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
But then what do you mean? There was a table of alchemy. So did just that sting your eye?
Have you seen everyone?
So I legit need to talk to Werner. Where is Werner? Could he have gone outside to retrieve the book for some reason? No, and we left this completely open. But since we got all the way here, no, I don't have another choice to read the letters. And why are they still there? They have been there for days now.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
I doubt no one's up there. Yeah, nothing there. But yeah, Zen, you didn't mention anything about your stream.
Here comes von Volner. With Holm, of course. The scoundrel wastes no time.
So Holm teleported?
Louis, what are you doing here? I promised you I would take care of Mr. von Volner. Everything's under control, don't worry.
Let me speak to him.
Now. I told you, I will take care of Johann personally. Believe me, even though it
You
pains me.
didn't let me
he will
do
pay
the report
price.
because I haven't talked
Very
to
well,
Werner.
but you'd better keep your word, sir.
That is certainly my intention.
Can I still... Where did they go? Where did they go? They just disappeared. Wait. I thought I saw something. It wasn't anything after all. Well, it's an interesting that you have a backup plan. Okay, this time I should be able to watch your stream all the way through since I'm going home tomorrow, but I don't need sleep for that, so I can sleep on the train.
I have no space left.
Yeah, I haven't gone through the stuff, so why do I instantly
Louis,
just go through them?
I
Again and again and
was
again.
getting impatient. So tell me, have you been able to speak to everyone?
Absolutely.
Oh, sleep is useless.
Did you find a traitor in our midst?
Well, Emma's become deranged since the death of her sister. She thinks we're going to get married and...
I'll take care of her. It's the after effects which are only to be expected. I'll go and see her, rest assured.
That'll be perfect. Thank you, Uncle.
So, are you going to tell me if there is a traitor amongst us? And President Washington, can we count on him?
I do want that Holm is successful, so...
Unfortunately, President Washington has changed sides.
I must admit it comes as no surprise. My brother has always followed him, and I was expecting this reversal. Can we trust Emma?
Emma won't be voting for you.
I saved her life. If it weren't for me, she would have died when Sarah shot her. I'm the one who arranged her healing.
Apparently she...
I should have left her to die. She doesn't deserve our
And
blood.
I should have
What's
killed
your
her.
opinion of Duke Manuel?
Godoy...
He is a loyal and faithful friend of your cause.
I never once doubted him. Thank you, Louis, for all this information. I only hope what you say is right. The consequences could be horrific.
That is what we were likely to see.
William has
Like,
moved his pieces.
It's not a majority
That's how it
vote,
is.
but
It's my turn now.
if anyone says
Show
no,
him
it's
that
going to be
I'm
no.
not going
So
to be
why
outdone.
do we even
Prepare
care that
yourself.
much?
It won't be
Since we
long
know
before
that
the conference
not everyone
begins.
is going to be with us
There's
anyway.
just enough time to briefly go over it once more with my guests. Let us meet in the conference room when the time comes.
Louis, a moment of your time, please.
Yes, monsieur. What can I do for you?
I would like you to hear me out without interrupting. It's in your interest. You are in a perilous situation, and I want to avoid you becoming a laughingstock.
That's very kind of you.
In actual fact, all of Sir Gregory's team is working for Mortimer. If you vote for Holm, Mortimer will never forgive you. And I can assure you that he is taken down far tougher than you.
Are you threatening me?
Not me, Louis. But you are the only one who hasn't turned against Sir Gregory. Join us. Vote with us if you do not want to feel the wrath of Mortimer alone.
Is that all?
That's all, yes. I just wanted to warn you. Now you are free to vote where your conscience leads you. Good luck.
So,
That's
the
a
one who's been
bad
persuading them all to
way to
turn back.
manipulate someone.
Just gotta hope that Holmes managed to pull off his conjuring trick. Otherwise, Bonaparte's right. I'll be the only one voting against Mortimer, and therefore the only one to face the consequences.
It's true,
My
the
friend,
consequences.
Here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that.
So
In any
many
case,
did.
Holmes doesn't seem to be himself.
I would like to add that, unfortunately, Monsieur von Wollner has been called away at the last moment and will not be able to participate in the vote. And finally, Cardinal Piaggi has also decided to leave us and will not be able to attend the conference.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Duchess Hillsborough.
For.
Duke Manuel.
For.
Damn
Yeah.
it. I didn't realize he was also a traitor.
Monsieur Napoleon.
For.
President Washington.
For.
Finally, Monsieur de Richet. What is your
So
vote?
My turn.
his acting was so odd, so sporadic. Screw it! I'm going
I vote
against.
Against.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The time
Yeah,
of
Mortimer
conferences is over, dear
gone
brother.
against
Let
the
us
rules
abandon
all
all
time.
this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea
without checking what's in it.
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William!
So you just openly admit that you killed them and then just freeze everyone.
For this!
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But
I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What? What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help
After
me!
several centuries of near absolute power, here you
I don't
find
think I
yourself
can do
on
much
your
to help,
hands
but
and
I
knees,
guess I can try to
hoping
kill
in
most of
vain
them.
that someone is going to help you.
And then we see the spear
Tell
is
me,
wrong.
What does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
Swine!
I've been against Mortimer from the start.
Today, brother. Enough
And
of
this
Father's
just
hegemony.
proves how
After all these years of servitude,
fucking
I
awful
can
he is.
finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Why I don't get the failure of knowing the one of the traitors? And I don't know, do I do much with skills anymore? I think it must be here. Right? I don't see it. No, it is there. It is there. So I will leave 1 point for that. And yeah, I'm not getting that freaking thing. It's sad. But I'm gonna try though.
What? But
where did two of them go? Was I frozen as well?
What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or?
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Am I actually timed?
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Good God, I can't even move, but Louis can. What's happening?
Huh? So, because she's mad, she actually knows what's going on.
But there must be a way. Rational. Rational
Sarah?
and
Is that you?
open, Sarah.
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
I guess that's the case then.
And as you are my sister, it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here.
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open, remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you. But there must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it. Think.
I do want to help her. No matter what, she did the right thing of trying to keep me away.
But there must be a way. Rational.
I can't talk to her again.
Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it. Think.
So I can't really help her. I have to go on. I guess so. I have to go on.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
What? What do you mean?
Whatever happens, I trust him, and only him. I must take the book back to him.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
I won't let him attack his brother.
What?
He wants to isolate me again.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
I need to keep an eye on them.
Is it? What has to be on extreme end? She's crazy. She doesn't know anything what's going on. What affinities to what?
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
I need to analyze the situation.
It's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
But
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
so it's one of these puzzles, but I can only get the clues by spending points. So I guess like this. Yep. I would understand now that they are a group. How about here? How about the rest of you?
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Whatever happens, I trust him, and only him. I must take the book back to him.
What could it be? Something's still wrong.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
So, like, if she can only be with her sister, and she can only be with her and me, and I should be with mom, and I'm still calling mom since the humanity must win. Like, this demon must be between them two. And if he can't trust anyone but Mortimer, it should be like this, right? But I would think that something happens when I get it right. I know I should stop the stream, but I don't want to stop. There shouldn't be much of the game left anymore. I have to finish it. It would be a very short stream on next Tuesday otherwise. There has to be something. But what? Do I have to do it like the other way? Like this? Doesn't seem to be right. Okay. Like, this is the only way she can be alone. And with her sister, and because she has to be with her sister and me, and Mom has to be with us. So this is the only way I can see this making sense.
Whatever happens, I trust him, and only him. I must take the book back to him.
Or yeah, it wasn't okay, so mistaken identity. So I would get that he has to be here, so he's next to Mortimer. This is the only way it makes sense. But I don't see an exit. I guess I have to use.
Whatever happens, I trust him, and only
Let me get
him.
more points.
I must take the book back to him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
But what? No. That can't be right. You're supposed to get these clues for free.
They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
But there it is. Look. It's here. I can't run. No, there we go. I can run again.
Emily?
Louis? Louis! Who on earth is... Louis, where are you? I can't see you.
In front of you, Emily.
She can't see me?
Louis, are you dead too?
It's complicated.
I thought Emma killed you.
Oh, yes, that's right. She still doesn't know everything I found out.
I understand that it must be difficult to forgive her, but if you think about it, salvation won't be found in anger, Emily.
It's all so unfair, Louis.
A part of me does understand her actions.
To hell with good intentions.
On the contrary, I believe now is the perfect time to decide how you want to live your life, in bitterness or in peace. Think about it, Emily.
But I thought, how is it that you are here? Can you move around?
I'm going to have to be a bit blunt here, Emily. You'll have to excuse me, but it's quite baffling. Mortimer and Holm are age-old spirits who can change bodies.
What?
They're demons.
Louis, are you feeling all right?
And I am one too.
Louis, you don't seem very well at all.
Because William Mortimer is my father. And he's yours too. Yours and Emma's. He's bestowed certain powers on me, like how to read a human mind, and even how to control it. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Are you all right?
Yes. Actually, no. How do you expect me to feel? It would be easier if you told me you'd simply lost your mind, or even that I've lost my mind, which would at least make some sense. If only something inside me didn't vibrate at the sound of your words.
I'm not making it up, Emily. You've got to believe me.
And where are we then?
In the ether, I think. Think of it as a psychic dimension.
Oh, well, that explains it
That
then.
explains
Do you
it.
have any
Well,
more
it
bedtime
would
stories
if
like that?
she would know about that.
You are dead.
Yes, of course I am. I should have known. Ask a stupid question.
Yes, I know, Emily. It's hard to believe, but even if it seems insane, I assure you that it's all true.
We are dead, and we're talking in the ether.
Well, not exactly. You see,
I'm not dead.
What? But if you are here without being dead, then there must be a way out. Help me, Louis. I am begging you, help me.
I'll do everything I can to find a solution.
You promise?
Yes, trust me. I must go.
Wait, don't leave me. For pity's sake, Louis.
But I must if I'm to find a solution. Be brave, Emily.
Yes, I understand. I trust you.
I'll be back for you, I promise.
Louis, help. Don't leave me. Louis.
My own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her. I really am so stupid. It was obvious that she would betray me one day. That bitch.
Yeah, I have no choice but to leave her.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
I would never expected the last chapter to be this. Well, abstract.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But I saw your body. You're dead.
Gregory? No. No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right. Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
My name is Louis de Richet.
Yeah, if I just the demon won't understand anything, so.
William Alexander Mortimer's son.
William? I see. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk.
I'm one of the guests of the conference, an ally of Sir Gregory.
You are telling the truth. Is the conference over?
Yes. Sir Gregory won the vote, but it seems that Lord Mortimer hadn't planned on him winning and poisoned him.
What? Oh, how vile. Gregory came on my approval. How dare Mortimer attack his own brother? He will pay for this.
I'm almost certain I know.
Sir, rest assured, I have no quarrel with you. With all due respect, would you mind telling me to whom I'm speaking, please? I would not like to make a blunder.
I see you're trying to be civil. I accept your ignorance and agree to answer you. I am the father of all.
Yeah.
Founder of our house.
Kinda kissed it.
Grand architect of the laws that govern us. And creator of he you call Gregory home. At this moment, yes. As well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Damn it. It's Holm and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is how you see me, is it? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that will allow you to see me.
How those with? Yeah, I know everything, so why? I don't have a choice.
No, Louis, no. The longer you remain in his presence, the more danger you're in. Just get out of here.
Wait! I have a proposal to make to you.
I should listen to it.
I'm listening.
William has to pay for what he did. He had no right. No one must ever attack a member of one's own family. That is the law. If you don't want to be involved in all this, let me enter your mind. When the time comes, I will just step in.
You mean like with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth was not part of our family. She didn't get any choice.
But you can't say it worked out well for her. What's to say that once inside he won't stay there?
If I ask my children to respect the rules, then I must do so as well. So, do you accept my proposal?
No.
I'm sorry, I'd rather not get involved in your disputes. I understand that you're mad at him, but I refuse to let you use me to get at him.
Young fool.
Goodbye.
No! Come back, or you too shall feel my wrath!
That would be the most certain way that I would be forever doomed. So no, I'm not allowing that to happen.
His children are gathered together? Yes? Here? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
So oddly enough, not all of them are
The cherry
portals.
on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Oh, so I should go do them at the order when that they happened.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Ah, Charles Francois, what an adventure. Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me.
Not liking this puzzle so far.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. France, so much effort, so much.
That's not the right direction. I must concentrate on the important memories, the ones that led Holm into this situation.
It was a trap right from the start.
So I don't have to order everything there, I guess.
I recalled Sparta.
Have he really been? I still know.
When Elizabeth disappeared,
So I guess I have to
I
connect
must speak to you.
the events that make
He
sense.
feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, And I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. And Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter. I recalled Sparta.
So that's the first thing. I guess that could be the last one.
It was a trap right from the start.
This could be then.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the
Hillsborough
first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
France, so much effort, so much wasted. Come to me.
How to continue?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
No, I already forgot this too, so
Ah, Charles Francois.
that has nothing to do with anything.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me.
I don't think that it's important.
I can't hold out. And the cherry on the cake is I...
That's going to be later. It's this one.
And who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Identity or the sacrifice identity?
And the cherry on the cake, is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
So that's the last one. So I guess it's the Lamb to the Slaughter. Even though Mortimer hasn't teached us anything so far. Oh, is that actually about the one we thought to be our mother teaching us stuff?
I recalled Sparta.
It can't be that. But it's Mortimer trying to influence us and then feed on us.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
What have I missed?
Is it actually the betrayal?
And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Oh, I forgot about this.
he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared, I recalled Sparta.
So it's the one more, it's the tea then. Only if you could walk fast.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
What do you mean later if it's just one more?
France, so much effort, so much wasted time.
It's this one. I wish.
I recalled Sparta.
Only if that had something to do with
quick.
it.
He feeds Louis. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take
end
months
here.
to give to our children.
And now the tea?
I recalled Sparta.
Like, the tea drinking, I don't get it. Like, it was just like a what the fuck is going on moment to begin with.
He broke the rules. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body.
There we go.
Cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
Phone, what are you making a fuss about? About Animal Crossing! Yay! Pointless. Too late. I'm sad that the tarots and the chessboard didn't come into the play at all. As I do more than a metaphor.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with it. Please.
I don't believe in neither of them, but I wouldn't that if I would follow, I have to try something that he's saying. I'm going to follow Mortimer, it's going to let it happen, and this, I can have faith in the spear I chose. I have to go with the gut feeling.
Look at yourself, Unc. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, and despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis. She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
And I legit couldn't do anything at all. I don't think I'll get it, but I will try. Oh, level 3 is maximum. I will try if right at the end I could get it. I need 2 more points. Did that look insane? Oh no. Not good.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
You should have chosen your allies better, my son.
You mean you planned to get rid of him since the beginning?
For years, Louis. Come now. Would I really have risked everything at such a one-sided conference without having a trump card up my sleeve?
But what about the conference rules?
To hell with the rules. From now on, I'm only following my own rules. Things are going to change, you'll see. However, I expect you to stop your childish games and follow me. I gave you time to find your feet with Gregory, but things are going to get serious now, and I expect a little more loyalty from you.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any harm.
Oh, Louis, I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
No, tell me why now. I want to understand.
Stubborn as a mule. After centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, he was not. With anything to do with our father, he would be merciless. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Holm told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emma will be able to help me.
She's completely mad. And in league with Mortimer, so I don't see how this is going to end well. And I'm too close to the end of the game to stop it. So that I'm missing some of the Zen stream, but what's done? But can't speak. But I'm surprised that I can speak well as I can now. After what has happened today, but
Sir Johann van Volner.
No, I couldn't go. But still, talking isn't my strong suit today. And the situation taken note of, it's not a wonder.
President George Washington. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me.
I went the wrong way, didn't I?
Duke Manuel Godoy. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Emma is fully recovered. Emma, excuse me for turning up like...
Louis, your timing is perfect.
I'm not so sure. Holm is dead.
Killed by Mortimer?
I saw it with my own eyes, but you don't seem surprised. Can you explain?
Sorry, there's not enough time to.
Looks like she's better.
Louis, I have brought Emily back from the ether.
I beg your pardon?
It was the last thing Holm did, as if to give us a chance of making it through. He guided me step by step just before he disappeared. Unfortunately, I could only bring her back in the body of a servant.
Okay.
Then, could you bring Sarah back?
I'm sorry, Louis, but I'm afraid Sarah is condemned to stay in the ether forever. If I understand rightly, she has never been able to prove her worth, as if her talents were diminished somehow. I don't want to rush you, but time is short. We are in great danger. When Holmes sensed his death was imminent, he warned me that we would be next.
It was to be expected.
But why attack us?
Good God! I know what he's thinking. He's obsessed with Cronus and Zeus.
That's true, but what's the connection?
He thinks he's both. Now one, now the other.
What do you mean?
Looking at the statue in the Great Hall, it's easy to imagine him as Zeus. And by doing away with his brother, he's about to start a war of the gods. I'll bet he's planning to attack his father, Emma. And besides that, he also thinks he's Cronus, devouring his children to ensure that none of his sons will turn against him.
In mythology, Kronos doesn't attack his daughters, if I remember rightly.
Are you serious? Do you really want to take that chance?
No, I was just saying. You can count on us.
Depends
You wouldn't
which
know
version
how
you
to
read.
defeat an ancient
Usually,
child-eating
Kronos
all-powerful
eats
demon,
all
would
of the
you?
children.
Well, believe it or not, he gave me the answer himself. We're gonna need the blood from a demon older than him. And it just so happens that I have the Holy Lance. It touched the blood of Christ.
What's the connection? You're not trying to say that Christ is...
I'll have to ask you to trust me on this one. Once this is over, we'll all have a few bones to pick, but for the time being...
Right,
So if I have the
we'll
wrong
follow
lance,
you.
it's open fail.
Let's go then.
Now we'll find out it's the wrong lance.
Are you sure you're ready? You're all right?
Yes, I feel a lot better. It's all a bit strange.
Sister, I believe we're ready for the end game.
I guess this is it.
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
I have nothing more I can do.
Yes. Let's get it over with.
This is it.
Louis,
We're in
I've
the
been
end game
expecting-
now.
Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emily, you brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never had a chance.
Help! My head! Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
You creatures are pitiful. Tell me, Emma, are you sure you are right to bring your sister back in that grotesque body?
Immune to diversion and science. I remembered science, but not diversion.
On the contrary, Emma, Emily will be able to exist by herself. Once she's changed bodies, you'll finally be able to live your own separate lives.
No more resentment or comparisons ever again.
We'll be free at last, Emma.
Perfect.
Emily, you have always been the dominant one, and you expect me to believe that you're now going to simply hand over your whole life's work? You can't fool me, my girl. I can read you like a book.
Yeah, I understood later on that I was supposed to do, but do I have them as separate? Yeah, I don't know about them. Unity.
Emma, Emily, don't believe a single word of what he's saying. You both braved hell together, united, and that's the only way we can get out of here.
Louis is right, Emma.
Yes, you are right, Louis. We will not be misled by this kind of manipulation, Father.
Good. We stand firm. If this continues, Mortimer won't have any hold on us.
Emma, my dear daughter, let me help you. You have won. Look, you have it all. You are Duchess Hillsborough. You are rich. You are young, beautiful, influential. I'm so proud of you. You are the one I've been waiting for. You know what she's like. You know she harbors vengeance in her heart. She'll never let you have all this to yourself. Never. I beseech you. Let me help you. Let me protect you, darling.
Don't listen to him, Emma. Ever since the beginning, the only thing he's ever wanted is to devour us. Look what he did to his own brother.
I would never lay a finger on her. She is my pride and joy. You're the one who's trying to manipulate her, Louis. You're the one who convinced her to stand here in front of me, hoping to kill me. You are peddling the lie to anyone who will listen that my sole desire is to devour your spirits. But where on earth did you get that idea?
From what you did to Gregory. And then there's the paintings.
What? What paintings?
Saturn devouring his children?
What? Do you mean to say your entire plan rests on a feeble interpretation of my
It's
paintings?
present everywhere.
Is this some kind of joke? Emma, Emily, is this the kind of talk he's been using to persuade you to kill me?
Yes,
He stares a while at my paintings, and the only thing he comes up with is that, obviously, I must be a disgusting child murderer. Please, is that the only possible conclusion? None of you considered that perhaps I might be nothing more than a collector enamored with a particular style? No, of course
They are
not.
all different styles.
Or just agree I'm a
Why
cannibal
can't I
instead.
object
That makes
anything?
it so much simpler. Louis.
He has a point, Louis. You're the one who brought us here. Why? Tell us why we shouldn't believe him.
Emma, look at her. Look at Emily. You know her. She knows you.
But
Go on. Look at her. It is her. She loves you. She's counting on you.
Emma, help us.
My sister.
Get him!
Louis! No!
How could I have kept a nail?
No, don't do it.
It's over. You've lost.
No, Louis. No, stop. Oh. My son.
But wouldn't it be just enough for me to destroy his mortal body with anything? He would need a new
Come,
vessel.
Louis, it's over.
Did I have the right lance?
Let's leave.
After you.
No, it was the wrong one. Shit. I got the bad ending, didn't I? Everything went wrong. No. Is it too late to invest on a spot in the necropolis?
Von Vollmer tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference.
How many times he escaped
During
from
his
the
second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess enabling Great Britain to build closer ties with the United States, on both political and commercial fronts, was her last diplomatic feat. She gradually withdrew from the English court and had to retire to the country, supported by her ever-present friend, the author Jane Austen. They say that the Duchess inspired her novel Emma, which became a bestseller in the year 1816. Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
I knew it! Oh, so the spear was wrong, wasn't it? Fuck. Why did it has to be given in this manner? Ah. Like that one choice led to the bad ending of this entire chapter. When could I have been able to get the nails? Like, I used the nails on the door. There was no point of me getting them back. So would that have been like a foolproof way? Could I have gone back and take them from the puzzle? Or even switch up the spear I had? Damn, I never could have seen this coming. I might replay the game at some point, like skipping most of the dialogue and seeing what can I effect in the end. Well, we have seen the credits once during this stream, so I'm a bit tempted to skip. But on the other hand, this is the last one. There might be something new. Hope there's something new. I guess there wasn't, unless it's going to pop up. No, that was it. That was the game. Well, it sure was something interesting, I have to admit. And that means there's going to be a new game next Tuesday. I have doubted it might actually be another title than I was originally thought to be on the Thursday title. And I'm not sure will I be having a Thursday and a Tuesday title or just continue one game. I have liked this continuation method, so but on the other hand, I would like to spice up and play multiple things as well, I have to say. But for I started rambling on, I want to thank a lot everyone for joining. And come on, there we go. We are rating Zen. I have wanted to stop the stream early to join his stream, but at least we can do it now. Thanks a lot for coming and join us for Jackbox tomorrow. Bye for now.